All right, crazy world of YouTube. This is my first vlog, and just to put you in perspective of what you're gonna get, riding my ride with my crazy life is me with hair dye on from a box of hair dye that cost me $2.99. And I just wanted to share some tips. If you are a mom that doesn't go to the salon because either you're cheap or you don't have the time or it's just not your thing or whatever, I feel you. So as I'm standing here dyeing my hair, I literally should be in the car taking my kids to a birthday party. But for whatever reason, I was an overachiever today and I went crazy in the house and I decided to throw on some hair dye and not pay attention to the clock. And now I'm waiting for my 20-minute timer so that I can wash this out and run out of the house like crazy and, make the birthday party fashionably late, but way past fashionably. So this is what I want to tell you about home hair dyeing. My tricks of the trade, because I do it all the time. And what I'm going to start off with, if you come over here with my crazy counter full of who knows what, I want to show you that I take chapstick. Just find a tube of chapstick that either you don't like, or this one, my kids were playing in the top and kind of like chewed it. So I thought, I'll use it and maybe I'll make the top of it a little bit more round. So take this and go along your hairline, because as you can see, you are probably not a beautician like myself, and you get hair or you get dye all through, the hair and outside of it and whatnot. So it helps a little bit. It just kind of creates a little bit of a coat. And then once you've got the hair dye on, I usually then take a, old rag and wipe off what I can. What I want to tell you about that is, of course, the sooner you do it, the better, but you never get to it. And then also don't forget about the tops of your ears, because they always end up with hair dye on them. And in a minute, I'm going to tell you a trick for what I do right after I dye, because like I said, I always get it not perfectly along the hairline, as you can see over there. It's my trick for covering up my hairline. Doesn't work so well on the ears. I mean, maybe it can, especially if it's winter for you, but there is still a trick for your ears if you get hair dye on the top of your ears, but try and get that off as fast as possible. That's all I was trying to say. So that's my number one trick, is put something along the hairline to try and minimize that and make it easy to wipe off. You can use Vaseline. I mean, you could use a cream. Honestly, I don't think that it matters as long as it's kind of like a thicker base. So coconut oil would probably be good. I've not used that, but I love to use coconut oil for a lot of things. So yeah, do that along the hairline. So put on your hair dye whatever way you want, if you just do the roots, if you're doing the whole thing, whatever. Always remember to put on the gloves. Somehow I'm literally always putting on the hair dye and then I'm like, oh, there's gloves in there. Use those. That's definitely good for your fingers, because otherwise you end up with color all over your hair. So, all right, let it set. And my trick for when you get out, and especially if you're using like a really dark color like I do, because my hair is naturally dark, is take your handy, fun, best hairband for like the first day or two. I just wear a headband right around my hairline, and then nobody knows if I've got a little bit of drippies going on or not an even hairline or whatever. So that's what I do to make sure that, it just doesn't look like I dyed my own hair all the time. My other trick that I wanted to share with you, so really I guess just about 3 tricks, is that on the day that I do my hair, because I can never remember when I did my hair last, and usually you can tell, but it's been, whatever, or I'm out in the store and I can't remember the color or the shade that I did the last time and I want to try and match it. So that day I take a picture of the box and it's in my camera roll, and I can go back and kind of remember about when it was, and I can be like, oh yeah, it's way past 6 weeks, I need to do it again. Or maybe your hair grew really fast and you don't want to do it more than every 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know what the official recommendation is, but for some reason 6 weeks is kind of what I go by. I try not to do it more than often than that, just because I imagine the chemicals aren't so good for me. But yeah, so those are my 3 major tricks. Use that Vaseline or chapstick along your hairline, and a headband to cover up your uneven line, and a picture of the box. So that's all. That's my first vlog. I have no idea what I'm doing in this world, but we're going to see how many of you crazy mamas out there, want to find out about all my weird little quirks. and all the things that I do. I have 3 amazing kids. They are 6, 4, and 2. I've been a single mom this past year. I'm not unmarried. It's a whole nother story that I'll get into another time, about my personal life. Maybe not. Maybe I'll never share, but I probably will. I want to be open and honest. But so yeah, I live a lot of chaos, and took me a long time to be a mom. I'm not a young mom, obviously. um, and so I am trying really hard. This is the chaos of life. This is the chaos of kids. And I want to embrace it because I know it flies by. I cannot believe I already have a 6-year-old. So that's what I want to teach all of us moms to do. I want to share some shortcuts. Definitely put some shortcuts of your own down there. Any vlogs that you guys want to see about ideas that I may or may not have and how I fly through this whimsical ride called life. I'm going to get, hopefully, as this goes, and if I get some followers, I'm going to get some better equipment so you're not just standing here watching me hold my camera all shaky and, on selfie mode. But for now, this is it. Hope you guys have some great dye success out there, and let's share down below and make all of us feel better about ourselves with some of our crazy, horrible hair dye stories. I definitely have some. So let's put those down there. Let's have fun with this. That's all. God bless.